Train Videos presents a remade version of my favorite locomotives of Frisco number 1630. Frisco 1630 was built by the Baldwin Locomotive Works in 1918 for the Pennsylvania Railroad, and then after being retired it was sold to the St. Louis and San Francisco Railway. It was number Frisco number 1630. Then it was retired again and sold to the Illinois Railroad Museum, and they restored the locomotive and preserved it and used it for freight service at the Illinois Railroad Museum. The locomotive, after being restored, the locomotive began doing trips that were on freight service at the Illinois Railroad Museum for special occasions. Every year, every time they'll open on Saturdays and Sundays, the locomotive will run in the late spring to late fall. These are all the whistles it has on Frisco 1630. Then the train went into a big overhaul in 2004, and right after that overhaul, it began doing passenger service at the Illinois Railroad Museum, doing special occasions. Also having these silver cars and also using these green cars. And that's how it was going through the years in the 2000s. It kept going on, running on steam, doing passenger service there at the Illinois Railroad Museum. After keep going on passenger service, all the whistles on Frisco 1630 through the years were changing, and it always kept doing passenger service, going from after its overhaul all the way up 2014 and many other years. It kept doing passenger service at the Illinois Railroad Museum. It done excursions like a Dale with Thomas that's gonna happen this year of 2021, but this was back in 2018 when it last happened. You can see Percy right there, and if you can't see 1630, forward to the back, you see Frisco 1630 backing the train up, and usually just does excursions where it's just alone, being by itself, just running an excursion by itself. You would think that Percy will be at the end of this train, but if I forward up to the end of the train, Percy's not there because it's not Dale Thomas Day. Well, yeah. Then something happened to Frisco 1630. Something blew up. So this video, you see that's going to be moved to the steam shops to be repaired. And you could see the information thing that's white right on the side of Frisco 1630 still has connecting routes because it was in service, but then they brought it out because something happened to it. Something popped. You can see that the top is brown and also that side. And you can see that's kind of like it looks oiled a lot and all the black is showing. You can also see that the sides of the wheels, the black is gone. You can also see that that last one is also pink. Well, this is it. Then, after being took out the steam shots, the brown on top and the side is gone. The nameplate is gone. Steam is coming back out of the locomotive and it's almost ready back onto service at the Illinois Railroad Museum. That is coming to be running again soon here. After the locomotive was completed, the locomotive did many cool trips, like having these silver cars, and kept going on through the years. It kept doing passenger service at the Illinois Railroad Museum, and still does today of 2021. It would be at the Dale Thomas on the end of Percy at the Illinois Railroad Museum. The only thing that happens all the time when it comes, you see it backing out of its storage spot and begins running. And right after the last run of the day, you always see it going back in its storage spot, passing these railroad gates. That did back. And also blowing its whistle, going back into its storage spot. Thank you for watching this remade edition of Frisco 1630, my favorite locomotives. I'm going to also do a remade edition of Southern Pacific number 2475. I'm still going to be working on. I might do it tomorrow or in 2 days. Well, just for you to know again, I subscribe to all these channels that give all these videos a go. And they actually are pretty cool. Just to see Frisco 1630 with other cars and other stuff. Well, this is me, trade videos out of Union, Illinois at the Illinois Railroad Museum. And also, thank you for watching this remade edition on Train Videos. See you next time on the line on Train Videos. This is Train Videos.